So we should be good, I think. Here's hoping. Let me turn off the music, because this is not a game that I can play music on top of. Because I need to be able to hear what the fuck's going on. So, here's hoping it'll work good. Oop, change to the wrong one by accident. Be right back. Hold on. Chat's going on. Alright. So, let's pull it up and get into it. This is Escape from Tarkov. I'm gonna hate life real quick, and that joke of a title is not quite a joke. This game is a very close mix of like a Call of Duty kind of match-based shooter plus Battlegrounds battle royale type of shooter and realistic shooters like Arma with the looting of DayZ. Sounds like a lot, but it's a crazy concoction. Basically, what this game is I go in, I try to escape from Tarkov, choose a map. Me and somewhere between 7 and 16, I think is the highest, other players, depending on the map, will all spawn in, and the goal is to loot. There's only a few exits to the map. You have to leave the map before the time ends, and you have to leave alive. If you die, if you don't make it to an exit in time, anything on you, including any gear you bring in with you, is completely lost. But anything you leave with and survive with, you take. So it's this weird looter-shooter type game. You can see I completely reset my account, so this is the basic standard account. So you can see my fun, come on, click and drag. My fun, no gear, nothing really to speak of. But anything that I put on my person and bring in with me, if I die, it's gone. I don't get it again. Oh, hey, Kayla. It is very infuriating at times. Because on top of that, like I said, it's realistic, or it tries to be. So, like if I go into the health screen, I have different body parts. If my head hits 0, I'm dead, because that means my head, they've destroyed my head. If my thorax hits 0, I'm dead, because that means they hit my heart. Anything else hits 0, I get a detriment. Stomach, my energy and my water, food and water, start dropping rapidly. If those drop and hit 0, I start taking damage, I die. My arm gets broken, I start aiming worse. My other arm gets broken, I aim even worse. My leg gets broken, I can't run anymore. My other leg gets broken, I walk incredibly slow. All of these can be individually healed. All of them add up to my total health of 440. All of these can be individually healed unless they are 0. If they get 0, I can no longer heal them that raid, and I have to suffer. With a few exceptions. There are items that can heal them, but I have access to none of them right now. So it's a very hardcore, realistic. The bullet velocities are realistic. Breaking a head, basically unless I'm wearing a helmet, almost every single bullet in the game will immediately kill me. And as you can see right now, I don't have a helmet, so I'm going to have to buy one. But it's this incredibly hardcore let's play. Who plays video games right how realistic the game is? If you want to be realistic, you just do it in person. Like, it adds tension to this game. I love this game. I love and hate this game. I hate it because I suck at it. I love it because it's just, when you leave, when you take on a geared player and you leave with their weapons, you're just like, you feel amazing. Intense firefights, like, just no other feeling. Come on. On top of that, like, there's other semi-realistic features that aren't in most other games. Like, for instance, I have magazines. Most games have that. You have to have I have 2 magazines now, 1 in my gun, 1 in my inventory. That means I can reload once. I have to manually load magazines with rounds. In this area, my stash, I can just do it rapidly. I can just do this. In game, I have to do it bullet by bullet. It actually takes time. Certain magazines are faster for that. Certain rounds, the smaller rounds, are faster for that. So, like, I have to, if I only have 2 magazines, I have to bring in some extra ammunition in case I run out. Because if I run out, I'm dead. Stuff like that makes this game incredibly, a very thoughtful, tactical game. I'm just going to pack that in there. You know what? For a warm-up, because this is can be such a tense game, it gets your jitters going. I'm going to do a really quick and really shitty run. Just to get into it. We'll do this. This is another feature of the game. So, obviously, since you can lose stuff, they don't want you to completely hate life and just rage quit when you lose everything. Because then oh crap, I have no gear. So you have what's called Scav Mode. Once every 45 minutes, it does a 45-minute cooldown. You go in as a AI character with a random set of gear each time. Again, if you leave the map alive, you keep their stuff. A benefit of Scav is the AIs on the map don't shoot you because you're an AI. Unless you start shooting at them, then they get pissed off. But as long as you don't kill other AIs, other Scavs, they won't attack you. So it's kind of a good way to get gear. Players will still kill you, and you normally don't start off with very good gear, so you want to avoid players, but that's a good way to just get basic stuff to then go in as your PMC and charge in that way. It is based off of Arma type stuff. Like I mentioned earlier, it's like a weird Arma, DayZ, PUBG, Call of Duty combination. It's a bunch of Russian guys got drunk on vodka one day and were like, what if we take all of our favorite games and make one game? And Tarkov is that game. But we're going to get our jitters out with a pistol PMC. Like I was mentioned earlier, there's different maps that you can choose. Some of them, this is still in beta, some of them aren't released yet. I think Streets is the next one to release in 12.8. Which is coming out in a couple months. Streets is going to release. But right now we just have these maps. Town's not released yet. The lab is a special map. I need a card key to go in there, so I can't go in there right now. But that's where the highest loot is and all of the toughest enemies are. But for now, we're going to jump into Factory, a very close quarters map. And we're going to hate life. We'll do next. We can do offline mode for training. I'm not going to do offline mode. I'm just going to get my jitters out in a real game. How old is this game? I think it came out 2017? I think 2017 was when it released. Or released into beta. And it's still widely played, like very popular. It's actually gotten more popular as it's gone on. So another thing you can do is you can insure items. What insurance does, you pay one of your 2 of your shopkeepers, and if nobody leaves the map with the item, if nobody takes it, the item gets returned to you. If it leaves the map, it doesn't get returned to you. And I think there's a chance that it doesn't get returned to you either way, but most times it seems to get returned to you. As long as, again, somebody doesn't steal it. I'm not going to... This is a shitty pistol. I have more of those, so I'm not going to waste money on insurance. And I'm just going to join alone. I don't want to join a random person. You can go in as teammates. You can have a 5-man group. So, like, if I've had other people, like, on Discord, we could all go in together and kind of try to survive in the same map together. Prevents its own issues because unlike Call of Duty and stuff, which puts like a chevron above the head of people that are on your team, there's none of that. You don't, like, visually, there is nothing distinguishing between your team and the enemy. So you have to make sure you're aware of where everyone is. Yes, it is just for PC right now. I think once it comes out fully, they want to try to put it on consoles. The problem, as you might see once we get in here, is there's a lot of controls, far more than can fit on a controller. Just the controls I'll be using. This isn't all the controls in the game. You have your four movements. You have a lean left, a lean right, a step left, and a step right, which is a further lean. You have reload. You have hasty reload. You have check your ammo. You have check your chamber to see if you have a round in the chamber. You have change fire mode, check fire mode, throw grenade, equip melee, equip primary, equip secondary, equip handgun. Like, there's a fuck ton of controls to this game. You have like crouch, prone, and then you have change stance, which goes slower and slower down to prone. The level of detail in this game is crazy. Load into factory match once we get enough players. And get utterly destroyed on it. Factory is one of the best and worst maps. It's really good for quick firefights because it's so small, like just cramped. But because of that, it is very hard to survive because everyone's going in there. But that's why I wanted to do it for this first round, to get my jitters out, get shot at a few times, get that heart rate pumping, that adrenaline going, so that way when I actually bring in gear and have stuff to actually lose that I don't want to lose, I won't be panicking too much, hopefully, and be able to have a steadier aim. Right. And like I said, there are players and AI on this. I'm a player right now, so the AI is going to shoot at me no matter what. But there are players and AI I'll be fighting. I heard someone to my right. Yep, there's somebody. There's a player. He's sprinting. Fuck dicks. No, maybe that is an AI. Either that or it's a really shitty player just like me. Nope. Someone came up to my left. Ah. I suck at this game. Tima Mikrop killed me. So you also get experience in this game depending on how and everything you do. Dying still gives you experience if you actually do something. No kills. How much damage did I do? Damage dealt, 342. Oh my god, I almost had that guy. So if I hit 440, it would have killed him. Or if I had hit his head, but I suck at hitting his head. I hit my 7 out of my 12 shots, which isn't obvious. It isn't horrible. 58 is actually pretty good for my freakout that I had. And what leveling does... Oh, and another thing, how I was pointing out all the healing stuff, it persists. Even if you die, your damage persists, including status effects like fracture and bleeding. So if I went right back into another game, this is how my character would look. So I either have to pay to heal, or let's go back into this. Loading, loading, loading. In my stash, I can use my items to heal, which I'm going to do now. Heal that. Heal bomb. And actually for the health, rather than use all of those. They took down the healing service outside of Raid. That sucks. We'll just use all of this. I can buy these pretty cheaply. There we go. So yeah, this can get intense real quickly. Alright, so now let's do a riskless geared run, and we'll go to customs for this one so we don't immediately get shot at. Another thing, factory has 2 time zones, 3 p.m., 3 a.m., day, night. All other maps have moving times. So these will actually change and time actually progresses. So if I stayed in this round long enough, it would actually progress to night and get stupid dark. Likewise, this one's going to start off dark and get brighter. I don't have anything for night vision, so I'm going to go in the daytime. And this is a scav run, so I'm going in, I'm risking nothing. If I leave, all of his gear plus whatever I collect is staying with me. But if I die, I don't lose anything. Oh. Just from that little encounter, like, my hands are already, like, getting that clammy, like, shaking. This game really gets your adrenaline pumping like no other game I've played. There's a reason so many people have, like, made their streaming careers on this game. I figure I'd start today with this, get my, my nerve shot, my rage spiked, and then go cool off with some Borderlands afterwards. Oh, like Fall Guys can, especially when you get really into it, but this game's just every sound. It's like the difference between you and death, because sound is a very big part of this game. The directional sound is amazing in this game. Yeah. I'm hopefully gonna actually beat Borderlands 2. Not today, obviously, but this time I'm gonna start playing through it, see where it goes. This map's taking a lot longer to load because this map's a lot bigger. This map also just got a expansion this patch. It doubled its size about. Tried playing Cuphead on Xbox for half a minute and had to ban myself from it because I could literally feel my blood pressure raising. I haven't played it, but I have heard a lot of people with that exact same experience. There's also some interesting lore behind this game, this fictional universe they created. In this area of Tarkov, there's some very interesting lore for it. The short description is Terror Group was a illegal, I want to say pharmaceutical company, but might have been more than just pharmaceuticals. And they hired USEC as their guardian mercenaries. Russia hired Bears as their mercenaries to get to kind of go against them. Oh, why is this stuttering so much? That's not a good sign. Hired Bears to, like, investigate them and confront them. And why is this stuttering so much? Holy crap. Hold on, let me... I wonder if it's doing its memory leak thing. Might be doing its memory leak thing. I'm going to have to restart it after this. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just try to get what frames we can for this round. Yeah, it's probably doing its memory leak thing. Because this game's in beta, sometimes it will eat all of your memory for some reason. That just happened after the latest patch, and I guess they haven't fixed it yet. Anything in here? Oh, wrench. Yay. I might need that for quests later, but right now, I don't care about it. Let me check what are my extraction points. So like I mentioned earlier, I have to leave the map. There's only certain areas I can do it. So it's Warehouse 4 and the military base checkpoint. And I think I remember where the military base checkpoint is, but I don't remember where Warehouse 4 is. So this might be one that I just have to die to be able to leave because I don't know how to get out of it. I'm stuttering a little less bad, so maybe everyone was just loading in and that was causing the stuttering. I do know... Thought I heard somebody. I do know right over here there is a weapons crate that might hopefully have something. Oh, that's not... Somebody got fucked here. I'll take a helmet rather than you. And I'll take you, because if I survive, you're... So this is what looting a dead body is. This isn't the bot. This isn't the somebody I killed. This is how you loot. I have fuel. Why do I have fuel? I don't need you. All right, let me get inside. I'm gonna put that on 4. Put that on 6. All right. So somebody's here. Which mag is that? MT556. I don't care about you. Great, there's somebody around here. Check jackets. Oh! Okay, that'd be really nice for me to survive with. That's actually pretty expensive. And I can get, I can trade that for some nice gear. That's actually not bad at all. I'd really like to survive with that. So one thing you might see me doing is not, like most games, just sprinting around. Because like I said, sound is very big. And AI, they updated it in the last patch, but AI still doesn't, like, fully sprint around like a player would. So sprinting is the fastest way to flag myself as a player and a threat for people to start killing me. Versus looking, and this, because AI don't cross this bridge. But, so I'm just going to sprint across this no matter what. But, like, I probably won't be sprinting too much where I can avoid it. And where it's safe not to sprint. Because, yeah, I don't want people to hear me, and I don't want, if people hear me, for them to immediately go, he's a player, I'm going to murder him. Because AI is kind of shit in this game, they generally ignore it. Is that an AI that I saw there? Or did I not see anybody? Was that just a trick of the light? Might have been a trick. Okay. Keep going this way. I think I joined, what time is it? No, I joined early in the match, so there should be players somewhere. I should hear shots at some point, telling me where people are so I can run towards them. Unless everyone in this round is just skulking about, which would kind of suck. Oh! So again, AI doesn't shoot at each other, so that gunshot was 100% where a player was. Yep. Something's popping off over here. This way, but not super close. Don't do this to me now, game. Don't stutter now. Don't stutter now. This is the new area of this map that I haven't too much experience with, so I'm not entirely sure the best way to get across this one without really flagging myself. Single fire. Does this have a full auto? It does. Cool. So I can change that. Ran into a player at the worst time, just as I broke out of cover. I don't even think I landed around because I went back into my I'm gonna strafe, and that's the worst thing to do. I should have dropped to a crouch and shot him while he was strafing. Did I even land any rounds? I landed 2 rounds on him. Okay. At least I hit him a little bit. Just as I left cover, ran into a player. If I had waited 5 seconds. But that's how Tarkov goes. Even people who make their career off of it will have like an entire 3-hour stream with them just getting fucked. Aqua FPS is one of my favorite ones to watch just for that reason, because it'll just have hours of just getting destroyed. But the good news is, since that was a scav, it doesn't affect my character, and I technically didn't lose anything. I didn't gain anything, but I didn't lose anything. So now we'll go ahead and gear a character for... So these are shopkeepers, pretty standard in any game, like you buy stuff from them. Cool. Oh, items are also unidentified when you first see them. There's some items that are identified, but a lot of stuff is just unidentified. You can't use, even if you can tell by the layout, I know that's an AK series, I can't use it unless I identify it, which out of raid isn't awful, because I can just quickly identify it before equipping it. In raid sucks dick, because in raid you don't want to pick up a weapon, have to immediately equip it, and have to wait to identify it. Have anything worth grabbing? I don't think so. Nothing I want to spend money on, at least. Good, 0. Thank you, game. Not the dealer I chose. So I will just pick up a Paka. Autofill. Oh, okay. That was weird. I changed the way shopping works. But I'll get some armor. I'll get a basic helmet. And I'm gonna buy this. These headsets allow me to hear better. They muffle gunshots and raise the volume of footsteps, so it's easier to hear people running up on me, which is very useful, as you can imagine. So I have all that. I don't think you have any good attachments for the weapon I have now, so I think I'm just going to have to go AK and hope for the best, right? And you don't have any good shit for me. Okay. Go back to my character, equip all this, probably lose all of it, but throw you on, grab you, put a round in the chamber, make sure I'm not bringing in trash ammo. Yep, I'm bringing in BP, if you remember, BP is armor piercing, which is good, because I don't want any trash ammo to not pierce armor with. Grab you, put you on 4, grab you, put you on 6, grab you in case I sprain something, and in case I spend some time, some food, water, so I can eat out there, and let's jump right into it. Oh, they reduced the timer to 20 minutes. That's new. Used to be 45. Let's do woods. I want to do woods. No, let's do customs, and I'll just stick to the areas I know. Next. This time, I will mark all of those as... mark all my gear as insured. So hopefully, I'll get it back tomorrow and not have as much ammo or as much stuff that I'm missing. Guy looks so angry. Just hates the world. So how's everyone's Saturday going so far? Hopefully everyone's having a pretty relaxed weekend. Just woke up, joined stream here. Hopefully it's a not an awful start to it. Working. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so glad I don't have to work on weekends anymore. And I'm good. I'm excited to be getting into this, and hopefully through playing this on stream and actually not just messing around and actually having people watch and judge me will make me better at this game. And I'm looking forward to jumping into Borderlands 2. And then tonight I have my mech D&D session, which that's going to be all sorts of fun. My first session with this group, or this game with this group, because this group I played online with a few times. Oh, nice! Bluetooth earbuds are a godsend, especially if you can get them cheap, like on Prime Day. Like when I got the Raycons I have, they're amazing. Yeah, I was actually seriously trying to put together a idea for D&D for stream, like I think Kayla brought up a few streams ago, and see if I can get people to join. And that would be great for you to join in, because I always start on a earlier. It's always nice spawning in 2 gunshots and explosions. What are my evacs again? It's all on the other side. I think 10-12 is going to be my evac, because I don't have keys to gas station and I don't have the money for dorms. Alright, pretty good. Only spent 12. That's nice. I'll just sprint across this, because there's no cover here and someone on bridge fucking snipes me hard. Those gunshots were close. So there's people over there, and I think there's people right up at this crossroads. So with my scroll wheel, if you look at the bottom left, actually, does it show up in you guys? Yeah, it does. I can control just how fast I'm going, and by extension, how much sound I'm making, which is really useful. Single fire, good. Sounded like there was someone right there from some of the gunshots. for it. Always nice spawning right into shots. That's someone standing there? That's a car. Yep, there's someone. And I think there's someone right here too. So do I go try to... I don't know what gun he's using, but as inaccurate as mine. He got a headshot on me. Range is good too. Was trying them out last night when I opened them up and left my phone in the kitchen to room. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, Bluetooth's gotten better range. My last Bluetooth headset could do my apartment, but anything beyond that space was awful. Yeah, he hit the top of my head. With what? Tell me what he killed me with. No. It doesn't tell me what he killed me with. That was a slow-firing weapon. This time I'll just use this to heal. I need to close this out because this stuttering is annoying the fuck out of me. It's not fun when I pop out, stutter, have to re-aim through the stutter. Well, it's open. Let me see if it is the... Do Task Manager, see if it is... Yeah, holy shit. So let me close you. Once it loads, close you and try reopening it. If not, if this stutter is, I'm gonna have to try to fix it. So that means I'll be playing Borderlands early. Close you. Make sure you close in Task Manager. Make sure Task Manager is clean. It is. Good. So now let's try it again. If it stutters again, I'm just doing that. That stutter's gotten so bad. And I know it's just made worse because I'm trying to stream it while I play it, which is using extra resources, but it's like, holy crap. I put both of them in last night. I was talking to my mom, and she kept telling me to be quiet because I didn't realize how loud I was talking. I feel like that's how I am when I'm streaming. Like if someone else was here, because I have all my sound playing through my earphones. If someone else was here, I'd just be screaming. It's going to be fun when I don't live alone anymore. Load it up. Profile data loading. And let's buy a new gun. Let's see if... I don't think that was long enough for Scav Run to be unlocked, but if it was, that'd be really nice. If not, I'm gonna buy a new gun and we'll do another round, see if this stutter's gone. I love the title music to this game. The good news is I didn't have any good gear on me, so hopefully that means that guy won't keep it, and I'll get it back. The okay. The timer for insurance returns is about a day, day to 2 days. So we'll know tomorrow if I got an insurance return on it. Got a new headset too for gaming. Doesn't have a filter on the mic. Hope it won't sound. The gaming headsets normally don't need a filter on mic, like mine doesn't. Like, there's my headset. Like mine has no filter or anything. Normally they record at such a low gain that it doesn't matter that there's no filter. They're able to be fine anyway. Am I able to buy good ammo from him? PS. I don't think I'm going to be able to buy good ammo from him. Which is going to suck. These are just boxes, right? Yeah, these are just cases. So in that case, they're good. I'll do 7.62, so I'll do an AK. But I can't buy, can I? But I can buy you. Yeah, I'll do you. So buy you. Play it a little bit slower, since I'll be SKSing. And then go to you. And I'm gonna buy, and your shop refreshed. Great. Great timing. 108. What are you selling it for? 88. So yeah, I'm not buying it from him either. And I have 100. Let's buy 50 rounds. Uninstall. Load it. Install. Spot that. So another cool thing about this game is, you just kind of saw a little bit of it, the weapon modification system is insane in this game. One I was using with Josh's old one kind of stretched out so it didn't fit me all the way. Mike would fall in my breathing space. Yeah. Hopefully the filter won't matter, but just having the beam will have the mic out of, like, in the front of your mouth is so much better. That's good for this build. But yeah, so in addition to just having a ton of guns, the modification system in this game is insane. I only have this basic one that you can see, which is all the different slots. But, like, you can look up some images on how extensively customized you can get this system. It's insane. Changing out barrels, changing out stocks, changing out bolts. 3 minutes, I'll have that. We'll do woods, since I'm a long-range build. Right now, we'll do woods. I don't care for you, I don't care for any of you. I don't care about insuring this time, because I should have a loadout coming back to me. Woods should hopefully have less people on it. Because woods, aside from the quests on it, most people don't go there, because there's not very many good loot caches on there. The only real thing, unless you have a quest on this map, that you'd go to woods for is the boss on woods. And we're going to avoid the fuck out of him because there's no way we're beating him. It would be amazing, but he's a sniper and I don't have a scope. Hopefully no stutter this round. Loading. But hopefully that headset works better for you. And hopefully it's like, aside from the sound quality, hopefully it's more comfortable, because being too big can't have been comfortable. Waiting on everyone else to load in. There we go. Oh, man. Factory. I'm on the side I wanted to exfil on. I don't want to go all the way to the other side. Fuck. Okay. This is the side I like leaving the map on. I don't like leaving the map on the other side at all, because that's where most of the players are on the other side of the map. Doesn't look like anything in here that I can want. Not bad. Oh, two guys shooting, one there, one there. I'm gonna do this number. It's foggy too, so I can't see shit. This is shitty weather. I need to get to the denser forest, because I'm not going to be able to take them out without a scope, and when I can't even see them like at a range. You came in on Wednesday, and I haven't had the chance to try it yet. Should try it out. Fit right, yeah. That's what I was assuming. Like, there's no way I could have imagined that have been comfortable. Like, getting a headset, and then especially one that can be adjusted to fit right on you, is such a lifesaver. Ooh, more people shooting. Wonder if I'll be able to see these guys. There's a checkpoint there. Anyone's there. And I see... Yeah, I can't see shit. Someone saw me, though! Yup. That effing guy, headshot. Oh, someone saw me, though. Oh. That's how Tarkov goes. That is how Tarkov goes. It's so hard starting off this game without anything. I keep forgetting. I do this a lot. Sometimes they'll force wipe to bring everyone back if they make a big balance or economy change. They'll force wipe everyone. Sometimes I'll do it just because when you get to the end of like the gear progression for this game, you're like, oh, like what am I working towards now? And the quests in this game are kind of bullshit, so I don't really care for them. But like, I always forget. I romanticize the early game, being like, oh, it's so much more fun when, like, I didn't have gear, and then I played, I'm like, no, it's not more fun, this shit sucks, I miss my M4. Ah. Before I forget, though, I do need to take my quests. Except you, I need to kill 5 customs, and you have a quest for me, too. Except you. Fuck. Alright. Let's do a scav run. We should have a scav run up now. Let's do a scav run. And if I survive this is what fate will tell for me. If I survive this, I'm gonna do a factory scav run. If I survive, I'm gonna keep playing this. If I die and I don't get anything out of the scav run, I'm gonna go play Borderlands, because I'm not sure my anxiety can take much more constant death, because that headshot gave me a heart attack. I bet it was someone I just didn't see because they were far enough into the fog that without a scope I wouldn't have seen them. I bet it was one of the guys in that firefight looking over at that rock. I need Josh to get this game so I can have his reactions to it. His rage to just getting sniped like that. Fuck. Like, when I first started playing this game, I was so much more ragey about it. Like, I would be the person to break your speakers. And then, like, just because I've been playing it for, like, 2-ish years now, like, I've gotten so used to, like, never getting attached to anything. If you can do high blood pressure, I will not be happy with you. He already has high blood pressure. Like, the simplest things make him rage. He has gear. He's a heavy boy. Ah, damn it, he was waiting for me. I got 1 kill! 1 kill in the game! I ruined one guy's life while he was picking out of a safe. Who did I kill? I killed Arson Remba picking out of that safe. Fuck Arson Remba. I got a kill. It's not a complete fail. I'm playing Borderlands. Like, holy hell. This has not been a good Tarkov run. Normally I have at least 1 round where I survive. Like, if I make 1 round, that's good. So in stats, to give you an example, like, I'm at a 0 right now. But in your stats, overall, you have your survival rate. A survival rate of 30% or more is good in this game. Any children him and I have are screwed. I mean, yeah. That's fair. No, 30% is normally good. And, like, if I had survived 1 of these, I would have a 30%. Oh well. Screw this. I'm playing Borderlands. Yeah. I can already feel the rage building, and I want to cry because I lost all my shit. Yeah. I'm honestly curious to see how he's gonna be with kids. Especially once they start, like, actually acting up and get to the age where they're gonna start questioning and basically being as much of a shit he is back at him. That'll be fun. So let's get this set up. And on my end. There's that. Open you. You. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. All right. Input. Display port. But I need to change my sound settings so I can hear the game. That's an important part of games, don't you know, is being able to hear them. Control panel. What I want to do. Are you not plugged in? You should be plugged in. Why are you not showing up on my sound? Oh, there it is. I just had a different things that I'm not used to seeing. There's all that. Then I need to He'll be dang cute though. Only because of you though, not him. He's a detriment. He's starting a new character. I'll probably be starting a new character. So go back into this one. Change capture card up. Unmute you, properties. Properties. I need to change your yes to all right. Let me open up the stream on my end to make sure that everything's coming through good. I'm worried about it. To make sure that everything's coming through good. Doesn't sound like straight sense. Doesn't sound like straight sense. Maybe my PlayStation settings are off. Maybe my PlayStation settings are off. Shouldn't be. Everything was working earlier. PlayStation settings are off. Shouldn't be. Everything was working earlier. Shouldn't be. Earlier I had sound. So why do I have sound? Why do I have sound? TV or amplifier. That's what I want. TV or amplifier. That's what I want. Because I am correct in assuming you guys do not have sound right now. I'm not the only one without sound. I am correct in assuming you guys do not have sound right now. I'm not the only one without sound. I am correct in assuming you guys do not have sound right now. I'm not the only one without sound. In assuming you guys do not have sound right now. I'm not the only one without sound. So why am I being that something? Alright. Oh, well, are you guys able to hear it? Let me know if you guys are able to hear it. If you guys are able to hear it, I'm just going to go with it. But not the game? Great. Don't know why. Let me try this. Turn it off and on again. Let me... video capture, add source, no, add. Scroll down to properties, USB, Insure audio, use custom. Default out, yes. And transform, fit, got good. Do-do. I'm about to just smash it with a bat. Because I don't think I have it installed via Steam right now. I can double check real quick. But I don't think I do. I can also check my sound settings still. Control panel, recording. Listen. No sound is coming. Oh, hey! Is that sounding for you guys too? Or is it just me that's able to hear it for some reason? Are you guys able to hear the PlayStation? So... Do-do-do. Wait, I got louder somehow? How did I get louder? Any better? Are you guys able to hear the PlayStation? So how come I'm able to... Yeah, but you should be able to hear the PlayStation menu. I don't know, like it doesn't want me to stream Borderlands. That's what's going on. Turned. What's this? Nope, everything's plugged in. I think, honestly, what I think it is one of my HDMI cables are broken. That's what I think it is, which is why it won't. That wouldn't make sense of why I can hear it. I don't know. It's weird. This setup was working, and then I fixed something else for my end earlier today, and now PlayStation is not working. So what I'll probably do is just stream from PlayStation itself. You won't see my face, but at least I'll play Borderlands. So I will get that set up,